Scaling video content has historically been a high-friction process. It traditionally demands pristine camera gear, studio lighting, and the kind of flawless delivery that usually takes years to master. But a new landscape is emerging. Hyper-realistic AI avatars are now dominating platforms like YouTube, allowing creators to produce high-end content without ever stepping in front of a physical lens. Looking at these results, it's easy to assume you need a massive corporate budget, a desktop packed with expensive GPUs, or a premium subscription to enterprise tools like Synthesia. Except, I am not actually sitting in a studio right now. A digital twin can look exactly like this. The technical requirements for this are shifting. Studio-grade digital twins are no longer restricted to high-end labs. They can now be built using only the smartphone in your pocket. Creating your own twin begins with the face, the visual anchor of the entire system. You don't need 3D animation skills to make this work. Modern mobile AI tools are explicitly designed to automatically calculate microexpressions and complex facial movements on your behalf. Free mobile tools take a standard 2D photo and map invisible tracking points across the eyes, mouth, and jawline to form a 3D wireframe mesh. For accurate lip syncing, the image must face the camera directly. A profile shot lacks symmetric tracking data. Many free tiers add a watermark, but there is a production trick to handle that. By rendering your video square and resizing it in a mobile editor, you can effectively crop the output without the logo. Once you master the visual rig, that static selfie transforms into a fully articulated digital puppet. To make that puppet feel human, provide a voice carrying your specific tone and rhythm. Think of voice cloning as audio tracing paper. The AI uses a reference sample to learn unique characteristics, making your voice recognizable. The quality of the clone depends entirely on the input. You need 50 seconds of clean audio, recorded with no background noise, to give the model a clear profile to study. The AI breaks your audio down into distinct data blocks, analyzing your pitch, tone, and rhythm. This data is mapped to the visual engine. When the blocks lock into the digital mouth's movement, you achieve perfect audio-visual synchronization. A clean audio clone makes the twin feel like a real person, not a robotic approximation. But this raises a technical question. How can a smartphone handle processing? It's made possible through Edge AI. This allows processing to happen locally on your hardware, rather than relying on a distant server. This diagram shows the phone acting as a bridge. It handles the local data nodes while offloading the heaviest rendering tasks to a cloud server through a high-speed connection pipeline.
By distributing the work this way, the smartphone processor bypasses the need for massive local hardware setups once mandatory for AI video. Once your twin is assembled, you can fix a flubbed line by changing your script's text, or even translate your content into a different language without re-recording a single word. However, this level of accessibility comes with serious ethical weight. There are ongoing concerns regarding deepfakes and the potential for unauthorized voice cloning. To address this, responsible platforms have implemented safety mechanisms. You'll often have to provide a specific consent statement or pass a voice CAPTCHA to verify that you are the one being cloned. Proving you are only cloning your own voice is now a standard, non-negotiable step for using these free tools responsibly. With those safeguards met, the traditional bottlenecks of expensive gear and studio time are replaced by a mobile workflow. You can now start rendering your first digital human video in minutes.